Hello. The main purpose of this short video is to just introduce the production module in Plum ERP with specific reference to casting and foundry industry. So let us just have a so basically, as you see, the sales order and is integrated to sales is integrated to production. From sales order, it could be a production plan, which could be a schedule, and then actual production process of the production log, where people can enter the actual meter readings and how much output input has come and all that. So this production log has inputs, processing and output, and of course the final production which could be entered here. So you will notice that for a product, you have the product specification, bill of material and product process, which become part of the production log. So let's take a sample product here. So in our sales module, we have products. Under products, we have a lot of groups, of which for reference, I'm taking the castings. And you will see a product, a plumber block here, which is visible here, the image. You can have different attachments. Like maybe, for example, we wanted to have different drawings. This is the drawing of the plumber block, or maybe the views, okay, and the full sketch drawing. And in this product, as we have already defined, has a lot of product specifications and all that, how they are defined. You will notice that these are the process parameters. That means the pouring temperature should be within this range. Okay, the mold hardness should be maintained at this point. That is the process parameters you are required. And then you have the process sheet where you are saying the first is the molding. So in a shift of 8 hours or something like that, you can produce 80 pieces and one person is required. You define those as a sequence. You will see the serial numbers coming up. And you are also defining what type of what is the process, which is from a process list it is coming. And what type of machine, it is not the exact machine, it is what is the type of machine you are going to use it. So that is how you are defining the process sheet. Then you have the bill of material, where you are going to say that you need about a one shell or something like that. You can put the drawings, and you want one core, and maybe the cast steel you want 28 kgs for one piece of production. That means you have defined the process parameters, process sheet, bill of material, and sometimes you may need the tools and fixtures like the match pins. Now the match pins, you can just see the match pin drawing, and you need for 200, you need for 100 castings, you need 200 patterns, 200 match pins, and maybe 1-to-1 pattern. Here the difference between the tools and the bill of material is the bill of material is a consumption item, whereas tool could be reused. So for having defined all this, let us have a glance of the entire product. Okay, now you will see this as a tree view. You will see the process parameters declared here, and you will see the details of the, suppose plumber block mold hardness, how at what green sand, all these the mold hardness, approximate mold hardness details. Then after defining the process, then you define the process sheet where you have the different processes, and then you have defined the bill of material, then the tools, and also various attachments which we have shown you during the process. So this way you have defined the entire process of a particular product called the plumber block. Okay. So for having defined this, of course, this is integrated to our plant maintenance and equipment defining and all that. So maybe here you will see the foundry line. So in the foundry line, you have the jolting machines, and you define those parameters and whatnot. Okay. Now let's go back to our because this video is mainly meant for just a production specialty of Plum ERP. So let's see the plant layout. Different plant layouts are there. Maybe there is an electrode shop. This is a generic application, so I'm just showing you. And then this is the casting. Assume that shop floor 2 is the casting, and we have the jolting machine 1 and 2 maybe for the poke and drag, and then you have the line, the drag line and the drag and poke line running here. Then you have the induction furnace where you pour into the pouring line, which could be taken into the sandblasting and either milling or mechanical press, and for pour making and things like that. So here, if I take the mechanical press, I can see the mechanical press, the details, everything, and maybe I want to know more in details about that particular mechanical press, how it has been performing over a period. Here I have the overview of the mechanical press, and I can see the breakdowns, work in process, preventive maintenance, repairs done, any other thing, movements and spares and whatnot. So the main purpose, as I was explaining, is just to show you how integrated is our application with reference to the production mapping, where you have noticed the product specification, production log. Of course, we can also show you a sample production log in the production module, how it can be entered. In the production, we have the when actually it is scheduled, you will be able to see the actual schedule also. Of course, this needs a very detailed exercise. What we are showing is just a sample proof. I'm just taking a sample date, and I said, okay, show me the details. Now you will see I have scheduled, these are empty slots, and here I have scheduled. That means a day is cut into some for units. It could be 24 units or whatever it is. I wanted to schedule this. So maybe this same thing I would like to schedule. Instead of maybe slot number 1, I want to have it from 4 onwards, maybe up to 7. That means maybe you can say 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. You will see the schedule moving. And this is mainly to just have an understanding that Plum ERP is not a simple ERP. It is an end-to-end application to address the requirements. And this demo is mainly meant for a typical casting industry, where you can define the machining and lot or whatnot. Like you have seen in the sales products in the process definition. Okay, you will see the process sheet, where we have defined the turning and sandblasting, all this in this order. Okay, the drilling, these are all the different machines which you have, drilling machine type or whatever it is. Thank you very much.